Have you ever looked into your motorcycle's mirrors and all you can see is your own shoulders? Yeah, me too. I want to talk about why mirrors matter and how they can literally save your life. Plus, I'll even show you how to install an inexpensive set of bar-end mirrors on your motorcycle that actually work great. Mirrors aren't just a legal requirement. They're your second set of eyes when you're out on the road. On a motorcycle, we're smaller, more vulnerable, and way more exposed. So knowing what's going on around us and behind us is not optional. You've probably heard the phrase or even seen the bumper sticker, "Look twice, save a life." That's usually aimed at cars, but honestly, that applies to us just as much. As riders, we need a full 360 degrees of awareness. Good mirrors help you react quicker to what's coming up behind you, spot tailgaters before they become a problem, and even helps you to see traffic before you make a move to change lanes. Without mirrors that work, you're basically just riding blind and hoping for the best. Head checks are another way of seeing what's going on around you. And they're great, I do them all the time, but there are some times when turning your head isn't the safest move. That's where having a solid set of mirrors really matters. You can stay locked in on what's ahead and still keep tabs on what's happening behind you. Depending on what motorcycle you ride, your stock mirrors may actually work just fine. On my Yamaha Roadstar, the mirrors are so far out that I can use them perfectly. But on the Honda Grom, the stock mirrors kind of felt like an afterthought. These things are mounted so close together that the only thing I can ever see is my own shoulders and arms. Not exactly helpful. Now that we've identified the problem, at least for some of the smaller bikes, let's talk about how we can fix it. Choosing the right mirrors can be tough because there are lots of options and they're not all created equal. I knew I wanted something functional and easy to install without spending a fortune. I decided to pick up these MZS bar-end style mirrors. They're super clean, they have a convex lens, which gives you a really wide field of view. Build quality is solid, they resist vibrations and hold their position really well when you're out riding. And out of the box, they fit perfectly on 7/8 bars, which are the standard on the Honda Grom, as well as the Yamaha MT-03 and many other bikes. I picked these up on Amazon for about 33 bucks. I'll leave a link to these in the description to this video. The best part is these sit way further out than the stock mirrors. So now I can actually see what's going on behind me. All right, so let's get these things installed. The process is pretty straightforward, but as always, take your time and just do it right. First up, you'll need to remove the stock mirrors. That's usually just a matter of backing out the lock nuts and then spinning the stock mirror out of the mounting hole on the handlebar. I also picked up these handy little plugs to put into the holes where the stock mirrors used to live. Stylish. After that, depending on your setup, you may also need to remove the bar end weights if your bike came with them. Sometimes they use Loctite on the screw to hold the bar end weights in, so a little tech tip is to take a rubber mallet or a light hammer and tap your screwdriver to break that Loctite loose, and then it should loosen up a lot easier. Next, let's grab our new mirrors and check the mounting system. On the Grom specifically, it's threaded, so we're just going to use the bolt and the new bar end and thread that in to the end of the Grom's handlebars. Now that you've replaced the new bar end, we're going to adjust the angle of the clamp mount and then install the mirror. Once they're mounted, tighten everything down, adjust the angle to your natural riding position, and that's it. Super simple and a major upgrade for your situational awareness. If you own a Honda Grom and you want to see how to install these step by step, I'll leave a link to that video in the description. With the stock mirrors, all I could ever see was my arms and shoulders, and maybe a hint of traffic if I leaned way out of the way. But with these new bar end mirrors, I've got a clear view of the entire lane behind me. No acrobatics required. Let me know in the comments what mirrors you're already running or which ones you're thinking about trying. While mirrors may not be the flashiest upgrade, I'd say they're ranked up there as one of the most important. Okay, here we go. I want to talk about why mirrors matter and why cars keep going down the road when I'm trying to record. Negative Ghost Rider, the pattern is full. 50 acres, please. All right, this is the take. On a motorcycle, we're smaller, were smaller and were smaller. As riders, we need a full gust of wind into our mic. That's a requirement. As riders, we need a full 360 degrees of awareness. A good set of mirrors. As riders, we need a full set of mirrors. This is harder than it looks, guys. Good take. Without good mirrors that work, we should make a song. Test. That's where having a solid set of mirrors really matters. You can stay locked in on what's ahead, and you can still keep tabs on forgetting your lines. You can stay locked in on what's ahead of you and still forget your lines every time. I mean, if they were way out here. You can stay locked in on what's ahead and mess up your lines a third time. And back to my notes. That might work. All right, good on that. And be inexpensive. So I went with the MZS, I forget what they're called. I decided to pick up these MZS bar end style mirrors. They're clean looking. They have a wide convex lens to give you. They resist road vibrations and hold their position really well, and lots of other really good stuff. They had great reviews online. They're super clean looking. They have a wide convex, why do you keep saying that? Wide convex lens. Oh my gosh, keep saying it wrong. And chop that line up a little more. All right, we got this. These mount a lot further out. Mount out, that's a rhyme.